Hello, unlimited friends. Today we are going to talk about an extremely important subject, and that subject is what to do when someone says something hurtful to you. There are two parts to this discussion. The first is understanding why that event happens. Why does it take place? Why are people mean to you? And the second part of it is what to do when that happens. So let's get started. First, I'm going to introduce myself. Hi, I'm ZMAHOON from ZMAHOON.com, and on this channel, we talk about law of attraction as it applies to our lives so that we can improve everything and start living an unlimited life. Okay, I'm going to use a chart to explain to you what happens when we meet someone at a level where both of us are unhappy with what transpires, the event that takes place, which is them being mean to us. And the first thing I want you to understand and accept, so understanding is one thing, accepting is another thing. You have to accept that when someone is rude to you, when somebody is cruel or unkind, it's not their fault. Yes, you have to let them off the hook. And this is why. Everything that takes place is a result of the way we vibrate, which is a result of the emotions that we feel. Our emotions are the thing that generate vibration. When we feel a specific emotion on the emotional scale, we give out a vibration from our bodies that goes into the universe and is responsible for whatever happens, whatever manifestation takes place. When somebody is rude to us or unkind, there are two emotional scales. One is your emotional scale and the other one is your friend's emotional scale. These two emotional scales intersect. So what happens is this person here, you're sending out a vibration and this person is also sending out a vibration, and you meet somewhere over here. So you intersect with each other over here. And that's when this person is rude to you or unkind to you. If you were not on the same vibration as them, they wouldn't be able to hook up with you at all. And that manifestation would not take place. So what this means is you're both sort of at a level of not feeling good, or maybe even, we could maybe even call it revenge. And here's the fun part. When I'm talking or coaching people in my coaching practice, often people will say, but Zara, I was over here. I was having a fantastic day, and then this person appeared in my life, and the next thing you know, they are rude to me. So how can somebody be rude to me if I was feeling love and joy? Well, it depends on who that person is. There are two possibilities, and they're both extremely different. If the person that you meet who is rude or unkind to you is someone that you know, now you have history with them. And the nature of that history is what determines how you feel about them. So you might be having a fantastic day, and then this person comes along, and you and this person have a history. They're never nice to you. And if that is the case, then what happens is, as soon as you see them, you leave your place of love and joy and you plummet. Because now you don't feel good anymore. In fact, you wish that they never crossed your path. And because of that feeling, you drop down. And when you drop down, they meet you right there. That's the first situation. The second situation is you were having a fantastic day and then you met a stranger. You have no history at all with this stranger, but this stranger ends up being rude to you. So what happened? Now in this case, it's a stranger, so you have no history. But what you do have, you have a history of vibration. You have a history of vibration. And that history of vibration creates momentum. Law of attraction says that whatever happens in your life is because of your vibration. But what's manifesting in this moment here is a result of the way you were vibrating yesterday. It is most likely not the result of the way you're vibrating today. Past vibration, past thoughts result in what happens today, and today's thoughts are going to result in what happens tomorrow. And that is why we control our future. We don't have as much control in our now reality as we do in our future. So if a stranger is rude to you, that means that in your yesterday, you were thinking thoughts that were probably negative in nature. And it's not just yesterday. It could have been a week or two or a month ago, or maybe consistently for a week if you've been in a low place. So let's say you had a really bad week last week because something at work wasn't working the way you wanted it to. So you had all this pent up frustration. But today is Sunday and you're not thinking about work, and you wake up and you tell yourself, this is a good day. I love Sundays. I'm having a really good day. But that whole week is going to catch up with you because you generated a vibration all week, which is now going to result in a manifestation that seems surprising, but it is a result of thoughts that you thought over here before that day started in the past. And that's how the past always catches up with us. The past always catches up with us because the vibrations that we get started in the past, if we don't do anything about them, if we leave them here. So Friday night, you left your vibration here about work. It wasn't a good vibration. But then Saturday happened, and because Saturday happened, you weren't thinking about work, you went up the emotional scale. And you woke up Saturday morning and Sunday morning feeling fabulous. But you've left that vibration over there. And it is going to result in a manifestation because it has momentum. And that's the reason why sometimes something seemingly surprises us. We're not expecting it because we forget the way we were thinking yesterday. In fact, if I ask you, what was the thought that you thought when you went to bed yesterday, last night, you would not know. And if I asked you, what was the thought that you thought when you woke up this morning, you wouldn't remember either. And that's why, because we are not conscious of what we've been thinking in the past, we end up creating events that surprise us. So the main question is, okay, so this has happened. What do I do about it? How can I turn this around, and how can I make sure that it does not happen again? I don't want this repeated in my life. So here are a couple of things that we can do. And the most important one of them is pre-paving. So in the case of the person that you already know, that you have history with, you can start changing that momentum of the past by thinking new thoughts, better feeling thoughts in the now. And what that will do is, it's not going to change that person today, but if you keep generating that momentum, new positive momentum, then that same person will no longer be able to respond to you in the way that they used to respond to you before, because your vibration will have changed. So here's what will happen. Let me explain. If you start thinking differently about this person and you find ways to appreciate them, now you won't plummet when you see them, because you'll feel better about it, and you can pre-pave by saying, next time I see this person, I want to have a better interaction with them. I want both of us to have a good time. When you say things like that, now you won't plummet. So let's say this was yesterday, and now here you are today, and you do the pre-paving that I just showed you to do. Well, you will still, because you haven't fixed everything, you will still plummet, but you won't plummet all the way till here. You'll plummet maybe till here. And now you'll vibrate from here. So when you vibrate from here, their response to you has to be also on this vibration. Because if it is not, then you will not bump into them. You'll see them and they'll say, oh, hi, sorry, busy just now, talk to you later, and they'll go somewhere else. Because no one can interact with you unless they are on the same vibration. That is law of attraction. And if you do have an interaction, it'll be from a better place. And then you'll come away from this better feeling interaction saying, oh, that wasn't as bad. I think we're getting to a better place. We're starting to respond to each other in a better way. So now you will have left your vibration at this place instead of this place. And next time when you meet them, you'll pick up your vibration from here. So a result of that is going to be, when you see them next time, you won't plummet as much. You'll only plummet till here. And then you'll interact with them from this place, which feels a lot better. And you leave your vibration at this place. And you got it. Can you guess what will happen next time? So next time, when you pre-pave again, and now because you've got a history of things improving, so things have improved from here, and you've created this trajectory of improvement like that. If you just keep going and you pre-pave again, now you won't plummet. You'll meet them right here at this level, and you'll come away saying, wow, I didn't know this person could be this nice. How amazing is that? And it's not because that person has changed, it's because your vibration has changed. And as you change your vibration, you leave it in a better place every time. Things get better. The beautiful thing about this is not only does your relationship with this person improve, everything else in your life improves as well. Because law of attraction says wherever you're vibrating on the emotional scale, that's what you're bringing forth on all aspects of your life. So if you improve your relationship with this one person, maybe they're someone who lives with you, maybe they're a friend, maybe they're your neighbor or your colleague. If you improve your relationship with this one person, your money will improve. There'll be more abundance in your life. You'll feel happier. You'll feel healthier. Everything will change because you will have let go some of your emotional baggage. And so that's how we can deal with people who are unkind or not nice to us. It's not about them. It's about us being in control of our vibration. So those are the two things that we have to do. First, we have to let them off the hook. We have to understand that it's their response to us, their behavior with us is in response to our vibration and has nothing probably to do with them. Secondly, we have to understand that we can control that. We can shift that, but it takes work and it takes time. It does not happen right away. It can. Sometimes it can. If you have the ability to completely forgive and let go the baggage, then it can happen at once, overnight. But the work that's involved is to shift your thinking. And there are two things that you do in order to shift your thinking. One is before you meet the person, you start pre-paving and asking to have a good interaction with them, a harmonious, happy interaction with them. And the second is after your interaction, you appreciate having had an improvement. And when you appreciate having had an improvement, that's when you leave your vibration at a better place. And every time you pick up that vibration from a slightly better place, you move it up the emotional scale and leave it at an even better place. You create that trajectory of improvement that takes you all the way up the emotional scale. And the side effect of all of that is that everything in your life gets better. So what I want to say is, it really is worth it to take just a little bit of time to do the work that's involved. So here's what I would like you to do. Take a notebook that you enjoy working in, something that feels good in your hands. And then you write the name of someone with whom you want to improve your relationship right at the top of the notebook. And then write down a couple of things, maybe 4 or 5 things about this person that you actually think are nice. And the next time that you meet this person, so let's say you're going to meet them tomorrow, then tonight before you go to bed or any time during the day, write a little paragraph about how you want your meeting to go. And then on the day of the meeting, go back and read what you wrote. All the positive aspects of this person's personality that you can recall, and the pre-paving that you wrote about how you want your interaction with them to go. If you do that before your meeting with them, trust me, your meeting is going to go way better. And you'll feel better, they will feel better, and you'll leave your vibration in a much better place, which will bring you better results in the future. So this is how, if you do this a couple of times, your relationship with this person is going to do a 180-degree turn. Now, if you don't know that you're going to be meeting them, don't worry about it. Still do the same exercise, because the interesting thing about it is when you do the exercise, you're already sending your vibration out into the universe, and the other person is able to pick up on it with their antenna. Anytime you think about anybody, you send a vibration out that they are receiving at some level of their consciousness. Maybe they're not fully aware of it, but they are receiving that vibration, and it will impact your next interaction with them. So this, my dear friends, is how you change the way people interact with you. Now, this is what happens when you're dealing with someone that you already know. Question that I get asked a lot is, but Zara, what about the strangers? How come a stranger was rude to me? And we discussed that that is because you have past momentum. And the way you fix that so that strangers start being nice to you is that you just need to relax and improve your vibration for the whole day. And that means waking up in the morning and asking to be good to others and allowing others to be good to you. So if you woke up in the morning and you said, today I really want to have a good day. Anybody that I meet on the street or in the grocery store, even if they are strangers, I'm going to smile at them. I'm going to let them know that I'm a happy person and that I am inviting happy interactions. And when you do that, everybody's behavior towards will change. And this is just a thought that you think in your head, but the outward thing that happens is that you look like a better, more inviting, open person with a smile. And when you smile at the world will smile back at you. So that's it, folks. That's it for now. I hope you found this discussion useful. And if you did, I would really appreciate hearing from you. So leave me a comment to let me know. And if you do go and practice this exercise, come back and let me know how it went for you. I would love to hear some feedback. And remember, before you go, click that like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that I can send you an invitation to come back for my next video. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.